So here, Sue and I
We're off to the ER.
We're off back to the ER after this pep in the step yesterday.
Fourth weekend in a row.
Fourth weekend in a row. So this first, there were the seizures and word block. Next, there was the blood clot to the groin and lung, and the next there was the pneumonia, the cavitary pneumonia, and now we're going in. I've just discovered on the Apple Watch, Sue's Apple Watch, that I have, I had sat pep in my step yesterday, and today I felt like I just came to a stop. I had shortness of breath, I had a bit of chest pain, I had dizzy, had fatigue, and I felt an irregular heartbeat, and I checked, and lo and behold, I have first time atrial fibrillation. And this is where the electrical impulses have lost coordination between the atria and the ventricles, the top part of the and the bottom part of the heart, and so I don't have a coordinated, so some of the output of the heart is full squeeze, and some of the output of the heart is emptier, and I've got a rapid rate. So this is another opportunity to rise up, and by the grace of God, we're going to go in for evaluation. I imagine they're going to rule me out for a heart attack. We've got to find why I'm in first time atrial fibrillation, or if this has something to do with my blood clot to the lung, and I'm so blessed to have Sue come on these adventures with me. We've got a routine down. So, oh my God, it's just
a really wild social life
with
all the ER dogs.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll see Keith tonight.
Yeah, exactly. We have a whole community hanging out there. So in some way, I look forward to the experience. God. So here is the EKG we got from the Apple Watch, and it shows atrial fibrillation that brought us into the ER. And I've just had a 12-lead EKG where they've come in over here and they've done kind of the gold standard 12-lead EKG. And the plan tonight, we're going to rock and roll. I've got something called paroxysmal atrial fibrillation, means sudden onset atrial fibrillation. And they asked me, do I want to rate control this, because my beats per minute are 128. So I can either rate control this with something like a drug called a beta blocker. But I opted for the second choice, which is cardioversion. And what they're going to do is they're going to sedate me with ketamine and shock my heart to see if they can get it back in rhythm. So I'm here for a wild ride tonight. It's literally shock and roll. I'm determined to be resilient and rise through this. And again, with the blessing of Sue being here with me, I feel very well resourced to go through this evening. We've got our whole routine down in terms of all the clothes we pack and food we bring and blankets. It's almost a ritual right now. I love you, Sue, and here we go.
I love you. Shock and roll, I guess, is the name of this video.
Yeah, exactly. Live a loving life. Live a loving life. It's in my heart. It's in my heart. And my heart is irregular right now. And the blessings of medicine is it's going to be shocked into becoming regular. And both are in their own ways a blessing. Transitioning from irregular to regular feels like the move from reactivity to creativity to, you know, to this workshop we just did in talking about a low performance state to a higher performance state. This is literally the physical manifestation of that.
All right, you'll be high performance next time.
Yeah.
You get on video.
So they have me hooked up to the pads, and this is going to be shocking me. And I'm going to be getting ketamine. They've just sent my blood enzymes off to make sure that I didn't have a heart attack. So,
See you on the other side.
See you on this other side. God. Oh, what happened? Where am I? Am I...
You're here in the hospital. They did a little shock to your heart. And they hit it twice. And you did great. Now you're in synchronicity.
Oh, God.
You're what?
I'm back in normal rhythm.
Yeah, you have totally normal heart rhythm now. It's all good. You're gonna do good. You happy?
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm very happy.
Yeah.
I'm very happy. Susie, and I are just over here. Firstly, the great news is I'm now in something called normal sinus rhythm. So it's where the irregular beforehand. Now these are normal sinus rhythm beats at, you know, half the rate it was before. So I'm back, and back to normal, and
Normal means
yeah, and drinking carrot ginger soup, and I've just had some sliced apple and cheese and peanut butter, and it's incredibly satisfying. Cheers. And hopefully what we're waiting on is the cardiac enzymes, just to make sure, to square away I didn't have a heart attack as the inciting event. And so hopefully that doesn't add to the list, and I'll be going home soon. Okay, bye.